What's going on, Genius Nation? Welcome to a brand new day. Welcome to a brand new Monday. A Monday that you've never seen before. A Monday that you will never see again. This is a gift waiting for you to open it and take advantage of it. Welcome to the Daily Genius. I am Dr. Will, and as always, super excited that you are here rocking with us inside the nation. Wherever you are in the world, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. Even if you're watching this on the replay, I truly appreciate you for rocking out in the nation. So you guys know on Mondays, we do book review Monday. I have another great book for you, a book that I'm reviewing this week, a book that I'm rereading this week, and a book that has had a tremendous impact on my mindset, my money mindset. And that book is The Secrets. Let me make sure the lighting is right. The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. If you haven't read this book, I highly suggest that you read this book. If you have read this book before, I would love to hear in the comments what your feedback on the book has been. But I got introduced to this book maybe 12 years ago. 12 years ago, when I moved here to Phoenix, Arizona, I had the opportunity of meeting a gentleman by the name of Jeff Fagan, and Jeff worked with Harv Eker and helped him build out his business for about 25 years. And Jeff is one of my neighbors here in Arizona. So I met Jeff. Jeff introduced me to this book. I read this book. And what I loved about the book, it talks about your money blueprint, and it talks about how you're wired to think about money. Something that I talk a lot about in my book, Copycat Millionaire, because that's one of the things that I learned as well as I interviewed over 100 millionaires. One of the things that I realized is they had a certain mindset. They thought about money totally different than everyone else. And so in this book, Harv Eker breaks down what that money mindset looks like, what that money blueprint looks like, and what you need to do to rewire your money mindset. You know, he says in the book that unfortunately 80% of individuals will not reach financial freedom. 80% will not reach financial freedom. And one of the reasons is because they haven't made the decision. They haven't made the choice. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. What are you talking about? Everybody wants to have financial freedom, and I agree with you. Everybody does want. If I ask anybody, a group of people, to raise their hand, how many of you want financial freedom? Everybody's hand is going to go up. But here's the thing. Want is not enough. I say this all the time. Want is not enough. You can want all you want. Right? You guys understand that? You can want all you want, but wanting is not going to change the situation. Wanting is not going to change your results. It's not until, number one, you make a choice. You got to make a choice that I'm going to be financially free. Now, what does a choice do? A choice in line with a decision, right? A choice in line with a decision. Once you make a choice, now you have to start making decisions. And when we look at the word decision, it's de-incision, where we get incision, right? When you go to the doctor and they cut something away, an incision, they're cutting something away. So that's what a decision is. Once you make a choice, now you got to start making decisions that are in line with your choices. So what does it mean to make a decision? It means once I make this choice, let's say, for instance, I go into the store and I'm looking for a bag of potato chips. So now I have all these choices. I need to choose. So once I choose that, hey, I'm going for this bag of Doritos, I made a decision to cut off all the other options. Now all the other options don't matter. So similar, when you make a choice to be financially free, then you make a decision not to waste money. You make a decision to not to spend frivolously. You make a decision to get out of debt. You make a decision, right? In line with that choice to be financially free, you start making decisions that are in line with that choice. And that's the thing for most, and that's with anything, right? I make a choice that I want to lose weight. If I make that choice that I want to lose weight, then I make a decision to go and exercise in the morning. So I'm cutting out the other choice of just laying in the bed. I make a decision of eating the banana or the apple or the orange rather than eating the Twinkies or the cookies, right? Every other choice is cut off. Once I make a choice, I'm making decisions that are in line with that choice. And so in the book, he talks about that, how you can rewire your mind to make proper choices if you really want to be financially free. If you really want to be a part of the 20% of individuals that experience financial freedom, then I highly recommend that you read this book and master. Here it says here, mastering the inner game of wealth. Mastering the inner game of wealth. And when you can master the inner game of wealth, then that's when you become wealthy. So this is a great book. Once again, The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by Harv Eker. It's our book for this week. This is the book that I'm reviewing this week. It's an amazing book. Like, I mean, all through it, like, I mean, literally, I don't know if you guys can see. Like, I studied this book, so you'll see it's all written up and tabs and all that kind of stuff. I've studied this book. I've read this book probably about 20 times. I've read this book about 20 times. It's a New York Times bestseller for a reason, and it says "Think Rich to Get Rich," and it really is just it's just one of those transformational books. So do yourself a favor, get this book, read this book. And I'll tell you another thing that happened for me. I told you about Jeff. Jeff used to do a Tuesday morning call every Tuesday, and we would go over this book. And we did this for maybe about 2 years, I think. And so it would be like a 6 a.m. call, and we would all get on the call, and we would go through this book. So not only was I able to read the book, but I was able to literally even get deeper into Harv Eker's mind because I was working with Jeff, and Jeff over the years has become a great mentor for me, and really helped me in understanding the millionaire mind. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. As I always tell you, go out there, be your brilliant, amazing, genius self. Make someone else smile as you make yourself smile. And go out there and dominate today. And I'll see you tomorrow right back here for the Daily Genius. All right, guys, have a great one.